Like his talented brother Nick, Nate Diaz is a tireless worker.
I compete triathlon. I did a lot of Xterra this year. That's mountain biking. It's a good workout, makes training a little funner.
Since they were young, Nate has always followed Nick's lead.
I remember leaving school with all my boys, and we'd be going to the park to kick it or whatever, and we'd see my brother running down the street with a sweatshirt on and doing workouts and stuff. Everybody would be like, hey, there goes your brother, working out all the time. What's his problem, you know? I'm like, I don't know. That's what he likes to do. One day I remember he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm just hanging out. He's like, why don't you come train with me? And he threw a pair of gi pants at me. I didn't have nothing else to do, so I was like, all right, let's go. I remember it was really intimidating going down there.
He was just a wide-eyed, normal 14-year-old kid. And he comes in and he's seeing all these guys grappling and boxing and fighting.
So it was a bunch of 30-year-old, 40-year-old men in there training. And then it was Nick was the youngest guy, and then he brought me in.
Nathan had never wrestled, never boxed, never done jiu-jitsu. A guy like Jake Shields and Gilbert Melendez, these are guys that were wrestlers, had some stand-up. Nathan got there, and he's the kid that had to sink or swim.
Nick would be like, don't get tapped out today. It was really hard to not get tapped out in that gym. Most likely it wasn't gonna happen.
Nick really took him under his wing. It was almost like a father figure in a way. He kind of showed him which path to take.
He was already going to fights and around MMA fights when he was probably 15, 16. So he had no choice but to automatically learn jiu-jitsu and learning boxing, and it came pretty natural.
At 19, Nate turned pro, winning his debut by triangle choke. In 2006, he won all 4 of his fights.
Fight! This is a real tight mount by Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz has pretty much got complete control here.
A heavy lead control by Diaz.
At this point, I was a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and I was already tapping everybody out.
Now he's got a triangle, and this one's in deep. And he taps out. That's it. That's it. Nathan Diaz is now 4-1 in his career.
A year later, he won Season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Nate Diaz against Manny Gamburian. Looking for the takedown, good sprawl.
Nate trying for a Kimura.